Okay, welcome back to the Garage of Mysteries. It's been about a week since I've been here. I've been out of town on business, but now I'm ready to get some boxes open again before the sun completely disappears. I think it is about 3:30 here, but it is looking dark. So I've got the lights on, but if it gets too much darker, it gets awkward. So let's see. Yeah. One by one, let's see. It has been wet out here, so this is okay. A TV mount. TV wall mount, it looks like, perhaps. If this is, I guess the bar is not in there, so that's not too helpful, huh? So it's looks like two mounts with no bar. Uh, that's promising. Looks like a couple of windshield insulators or reflectors. What is that one? Ooh, okay. So is it a set? It is a set. It is for the driver's side window and the steering wheel, I guess. This would have worked when I lived in Arizona, when the steering wheel would be like 250 degrees to the touch. Wow, that is an absolute monster of a paint roller. So yeah, the super monster paint roller. A tiny little duster. So there's a dusting brush in here somewhere with some little replacement thingies. I guess you're supposed to shove this in here, and you can dust some things. All right. Interesting. Useful, I suppose, in for small dusting jobs, but eh, not going to be selling that. Okay, here is looks like a sort of double coffee maker with a wall mount and two little ceramic cups from ProTech. Not sure if it doesn't look like it takes capsules or anything, so it might just be filter. But then where is the? Oh yeah, there's a tiny built-in coffee filter here. This has definitely been used, so it's somebody's old coffee maker. Probably will get donated if it turns on at all. Solar shower. Ah, okay. So this is probably a big water bag that you put out in the sun. It's sealed closed, but I would guess it's probably a black bag they put out in the sun and you can fill it with water. It says great for festivals and things, so you can heat up and take at least a warm shower in the middle of nowhere in the sun. And here are a bunch more of those sets for insulating your protecting both, and there's the plug, protecting both your steering wheel and your driver's side or passenger side window, whichever you choose, from the sun intruding on you. So that's that. Let's see what else we have here. Oh no, this of course I couldn't help but see when I moved. It is called a chi machine. A chi machine. And it looked like a calf massager with a remote control. It says comfortable footrest, twister with cushion, handle for easy lifting. So yeah, I will have to look up this Artland Health Chi machine and see what exactly that does. And yeah, if I'm going to be able to sell it to anyone. Let's see what else do we have. Here's the box of stuff. Okay, some very retro looking analog clocks. Let's pop one out here. It's very uh Miro, at least the box looks very artistic, but I'm curious as what the clock itself looks like. Pretty basic. So simply a clock with an AM/FM radio. So a very simple retro style clock radio. Probably not a lot of demand for that. Oh, I can put this back in. The instructions for the Audio Master 1000. Sounds so futuristic for something that's so old-fashioned. So we have one, two, three, four Audio Master 1000s, and then I have a bunch of these silver boxes. Which have looks like a three set of light up keychains. Now, there's also, if you see this three set of light up keychains, there are corroded cell batteries, so little on the side. So the batteries are corroded. So I'm not sure if I pull this out, will it do anything? Or are there even any batteries in here? Or were you supposed to put them in? Oh no, there are batteries in here as well, but they are no longer working. And the thing with these things is they're just not worth enough to buy batteries for, right? So, granted, if you wanted to use one, that would be great. You could get yourself some batteries. But to try to sell, say, 30 or 40 of them, um, all of them probably have corroded batteries, yeah, and don't work right now. Trying to sell them without replacing the batteries is not going to work. And replacing the batteries is just going to cost too much. So we'll see. I'll see if any of them work. If they're all dead, it might just be a recycling situation. So unfortunately, they're cool looking, simple but cool. But yeah, I could give them away. Then other people would have to spend several euros probably just on the batteries, which is not something they're probably likely to want to do. So we'll see. No, okay. This one says butter dishes on the outside, and I do see inside that there are indeed some butter dishes. So looks like cheap aluminum butter dishes. The top off that, it's not all butter dishes, but there are some butter dishes. Butter dish, butter dish, butter dish, butter dish, butter dish. So some butter dishes. Then this one says it is a yes, it is a newspaper box. So it says Zeitung newspaper. So uh so so zinc plated steel newspaper box. So someone would probably use that. So I don't think that'll be a problem to have somebody use. I don't know that it's worth too much because you can just buy them relatively cheaply online or in a hardware store. So I don't know that it'd be worth too much. So same thing with these butter dishes. They might just be metal recycling. And then here we have, it looks like one cappuccino service. You can see the picture where it has a tray and yeah, one ceramic espresso. This might be espresso service. One espresso dish, ceramic espresso dish, and one glass for water. So there is that. Although the picture definitely doesn't look like espresso. It looks very fancy for that small thing. So that is everything that's in here. Butter dishes, as it was labeled butter dishes, and a newspaper bin. So at the very least, some metal recycling. Uh, Here is a wall clock, the packaging for which is not in great condition, but it looks like it hasn't even been opened. So it's just a simple silver wall clock. Packaging needs to be removed or washed. Here is an old power drill. I can test it and see if it works. I can then use it sort of for myself as a backup, I guess. It's fairly rusted, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to get rid of it other than recycle or use. Oh, more of these. Great, just what I needed. So in a previous box, I found a bunch of these, which ended up being latte whip stands for a little battery operated latte whip. I have not yet found a single latte whip, but there are a lot of stands for latte whips. Again, something else that I will very likely just recycle is metal recycling. Here is a tiny little flashlight. We've had some of these before too. Pico lights, like a tiny off-brand mag light. And here is a phone case for an old phone. So yeah, this box, I think I might just make the call and put these things in the metal recycling bin rather than add them to the other 100 that I have. And here is a random electronic connector and a quick start guide for Arcos 7 Cobalt. So it looks like a monitor or something that is not here. And some scrap paper. And underneath, yeah. So here are some battery operated Christmas candles, which I guess we could put on our tree. And here I've already gotten a huge box of these. It's like six super cheap tin or aluminum or who knows what spoons. Oh, but hey, at least now I've also got the 3 pack of cheap serving utensils. And another pack, which, well, I guess it was a 3-piece set, but I see 2 pieces, is cheese grater and tong. So they are, I mean, not looking top quality. So these are some cheap. So again, probably primarily metal recycling. I don't think I'm going to sell them or use them. And then here is a tube. Don't know what goes in here, but it's capped on both sides, sort of like a test tube, it looks like. Maybe for keeping sand in if you visit Hawaii and illegally take some of the sand with you. Here's a tiny little thing, maybe for feeding baby birds. I don't know what that's for. Randomly in there. So yeah, not the most desirable collection of things, I would have to say. Oh, oh. Here's something that I can already see what it is. So I'll just pull it out and we'll look at one. It says single coffee pad machine. So still in the boxes. They look like they've been opened. Maybe they're customer returns. Don't know. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's been used. But I would probably sell it without the box because the box is in just really bad shape. But it is, yeah, exactly what it says. Looks like I have 5 of these single coffee pad machines. So I guess somewhere here you open up, put in water, put in a coffee pad. Oh, the coffee pad slides in here. It's a very cheap plastic, so it's a very cheaply made thing. You just set the coffee pad in there, put that here, and then brew through the coffee pad, sort of like a pad filter, and then with a little ceramic cup. So, yeah, garage sale item. I imagine I can unload these at the garage sale for a couple of euros, maybe. But it definitely wouldn't be something that would be worth the effort of putting online. It's yeah, I can't imagine that even in a nice looking box, these would be worth more than, 10 euros brand new in the store. So in this sort of return condition, yeah, not worth shipping out. Okay. Ah, there's so many things, but I just don't know where to go next. I'll move these down to make room for a box. And Oh, this one says new women's pants. So it is heavy, so it could be fabric. It could be women's pants, and indeed it looks like it might be. Oh wow, these are really wide leg pants. But yeah, so these are sort of a no brand. They're 44. I guess my wife is a 40. That's definitely bigger than hers. But yeah, sort of, I guess, goth style, uh, black canvas pants. And it might just be a total mix. Yeah, it is. It's a total random mix of different pants. All new with tags, different sizes. These are enormous with some tiny little sequence pocket topper things, pocket flaps. Here's a brown pair of pants, couple brown pairs. Yeah, these are smaller. Also, I mean, yeah, everything new with tags. But what I've done with a lot of the clothing I found in here new with tags is I've removed the tags so that I can launder it because it just smells like it's been stored for a couple of years. And once I launder it, it's not with tags anymore. Then it's just, uh, trust me, it's new. So I've donated a lot of the clothing that I found in the warehouse stuff that I've moved into my garage. But yeah, this is an entire giant box. As I dig further, yeah, it absolutely does look like it's just all the way down to the bottom. Random women's pants. Here's some capris, peach colored apricot. I don't know, capris. So an enormous thing of women's pants. Um, what I can do, there are some consignment shops around here. I haven't checked them out yet for clothing. I could wash everything and then head over there and see, do you want to sell this? And split the money with me if you sell any of this stuff. So otherwise, not much that I can do online with women's pants, especially once I take the tags off. And they're not name brand anyway, so even with the tags, they really wouldn't be worth anything. So, okay. This is a light and easy one, and then it might be time to call it quits. Go hang out with my son. In here, there are four bicycle helmets. So, or there five? Four. So, or skateboarding bicycle helmets, custom returns. So these things again probably not online because shipping is so high. Um, but easily I should be able to get rid of them locally. So yeah, I mean no super treasures. Nothing that I would say, "Ooh, wow, I'm gonna make so much money off of." But a little of this, a little of that, and then eventually I have to get rid of all this stuff anyway and make room for my real life to go in the garage. So some of this stuff will be recycled, some will be washed and either donated or sold inexpensively. A few of these things I'll just hold on to until we have our garage sale. But yeah, there probably will be quite a bit of junk from these few boxes that have opened as well. So recycling. But not so much garbage. Some electronics and some metal, but not so much garbage, which is nice. Recycling stuff. So I guess I can hope better luck next time, right? Again, thanks for joining. If you enjoyed what you watched, you can like, subscribe, share with friends, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.